So, starting with what happened 2 weeks ago. So, 2 weeks ago, a little girl, not a little girl, but technically a little girl, a teenage girl, was allegedly, raped orally by two young teenagers, right? Now, these two young teenagers in question who allegedly raped this girl are from Romania. They're of Romanian descent. We're not sure on the details because, obviously, for security purposes, their details have not been identified very explicitly. But either them or their parents are said to be from the Romanian community. And they have allegedly, you know, tried to rape this girl. I don't know if they are in jail right now, I'm not sure, but they were there for a court appearance just a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we already know, there is a pattern of illegal immigration increasing, as well as rapes in the UK and in Ireland increasing. I am not saying that there is a definite correlation, but all I'm saying is any logical person could see the correlation between the two. And that is not, I want to make it very clear, that is not me saying that, oh, it's definitely all illegal, all immigrants who rape. No, they don't, you know. But there is like, it would be stupid not to say that there is zero correlation, because there is. Because as the illegal migration is increasing, the amount of rape in these countries, in the UK, in Ireland, is increasing, which is highly, it's scary for the people there. So day before yesterday, a lot of people, came together, and what started as a protest, what started as a sign, or a cry for help from the government, became bigger and bigger, and it ended up becoming violent. And apparently, there was a house that was set on fire. There have been many reports that have come out and said that that house belonged to those two teenage boys who are,
Mm-hmm.
the suspects in this case. We are not sure. We are a little fuzzy on the details because no police has come out and clarified that for us. But a house was set on fire. There were cars that were set on fire. People were angry. People were throwing stuff at the police. You know, yeah, people were just frustrated. And that is not me saying that, oh yeah, people should become violent, because in no way, shape, or form am I condemning violence. Am I condemning riots? But all I'm saying is that the government needs to wake up and realize that this is not stopping. This has been going on for so long. It's a pattern. And if these people don't get what they want, I don't see it getting any better. I don't see it getting any better anytime soon. So, so yeah, that's what happened in Ireland. People were angry that little girls in their country are being put in danger, are being raped, because the government is not doing their job properly. And they have all the rights to be angry. And I'm not saying that they should be violent. I am not saying that they should burn stuff. They shouldn't obviously do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it as a cry for help. I see it as, and also to all the people out there who are doing, violent stuff, I just want to say that you are diluting the message, because now the focus has been taken away from the girl who deserved the focus, and now the focus is that, oh, these people, you know they created a
Yeah.
havoc.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I know you're trying to help the girl, I know you're trying to help her family, but you are diluting their message. You are doing more damage than helping, because now the government has a scapegoat. They have something to blame. They have, something to say, oh, far right football hooligans, that's what
Yeah,
they do.
it's crazy
But
that you said that because
yeah.
today's press conference was focused
Mm-hmm.
solely on those guys who raided and vandalized and destroy house. It should be a press conference about when they're gonna put these guys in jail and when they're gonna send them home. But
Exactly.
it was a press conference of them saying far right, football, hooligans, thugs, and all these things. I want to show you a video of today. It happened today in
Hmm.
police. Let me find this video.
And
Ireland.
also, yeah,
Go
like
on.
I feel like obviously governments do this. I know governments do this, but it's becoming too much now where they put all the blame on concerned people, which is it's not helping their case. It's not always the people who are at fault. And I understand that what they did was wrong, and what happened was wrong, but there have been too many cases. What are they doing? How are they, you know how are they making it any better?
So,
So
uh, go on.
yeah, no, go
I
ahead.
think I think what happened is the government waits. So they know what will happen. They are they anticipate for it, and they're like, okay, a girl just got raped. We know this is wrong. We know this should not happen. But before we do anything, let's just wait for the reaction to come. I know the citizens are mad. I'm mad too, but I know they're mad. They're gonna go outside and react. And in reacting, they're probably gonna burn stuff. So what we're gonna focus on is the reaction rather than the immediate cause of the reaction. So now here's a press conference from the police of Northern Ireland. I want you to watch this press conference of the police and exactly what the words that they use to describe those guys who went out there to protest. And it's sad because I seen the video of how the protest was like, and it was so peaceful. It was mothers, fathers, sons, sisters, aunties, and everybody's out there gathering together, no noise, and they're walking in peacefully, quiet, talking. And I've got some video of a relative, family member, being interviewed about obviously her. I think it was the auntie of the girl who was allegedly raped, and she gave her words. I will show you that video, but first, listen to how the press conference went down.
Last night saw significant sustained disorder in Ballymena. This violence was clearly racially motivated and targeted at our minority ethnic community and the police. It was racist thuggery, pure and simply, and any attempt to justify or explain it as something else is misplaced.
So now they are calling it racist, thuggery, and far right. They are calling the whole. That's basically what they are labeling this. They waited for you to go out there and respond and react. So then they could not work to fix the actual problem that caused you to react. Now, guess what they are focusing on? They are focusing on trying to find you on their CCTV, in their radio, in their WhatsApp watch group, in their Facebook police watch, in their YouTube police watch. They're gonna find you. Now that's their focus to get you in jail. The focus
That's right.
the focus should have been to put those guys in jail. I mean, obviously to find if it's true and go through the process, the due course, and find, and if they are, if it's proven to be right, then put those guys in jail or send them to Romania or something. That should be the whole focus. But now they have
They
two
should
options.
definitely, yeah.
They have two options, and we all know which one they like to do the most. So, but I want to show you the video of the auntie. I think it was the auntie of the girl
Mm-hmm.
who were allegedly raped.
Yeah, can you walk and talk? Can you?
And she's giving her statement to I think a guy who came with his camera and he was recording. And I want you to listen to what she says. We're not gonna play the whole thing. We'll get probably 50 seconds of it. But watch this.
In front. So you're part of the family. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to say sorry because I'm sure you're sick of hearing that. What happened?
I'm not going to really say too much. I don't know too much,
Yeah.
to be honest. But She was taken into the house and brutally sexually assaulted on Saturday evening.
So she was taken into the house, sexually assaulted.
There was a mattress in the garage.
There was a mattress. Do you know, was there more than one man? Three men. Right. So, so you're here. Fair play to yous. I can't believe the crowd has come out to support these guys. You know what I mean? It's absolutely immense. There's no flags. There's no shouting. It's totally respect. It's totally respectful.
It's not about. It's a child that's been hurt, and
it's three now. It's three incidents.
2 weeks ago it was brushed under the carpet. I wasn't aware of the one before that.
Yeah.
But the child 2 weeks ago was the same age, and it's absolutely disgusting.
Right,
absolutely disgusting. I don't want my kids going anywhere.
I know it's really difficult, and I really appreciate speaking out. And I always say to people, anybody that come up to, this is the time to speak out. It really is. Yeah, definitely. And like I say, the media aren't helping us. The government aren't helping us. The only people who can help us is us, and we need to find a system. We need to find a system amongst ourselves to stop this happening. And I don't know what the answers are. Like, you know what I mean?
I can do this every night.
Yeah,
no bother, and we will as a family do it every night if we have to.
Yeah.
But something has to be done. Like, I mean, I was going through the town the day, and it's usually spot the white man. There was nobody about the day. They were all they were all staying out. I don't know, because they walk about here in their pajamas. They walk about here like absolute gypsies thinking they own the place.
Yeah,
enough's enough.
Yeah, enough is enough, and this is the thing. You know what I mean?
And especially when it's 2 14-year-old boys have been arrested for this. They're kids too.
Well, so they say. Let me tell you something. We don't need. We'll see at the end of the day. If they come with the ID, this is the thing. There's the undocumented men, so they can say whatever they want to say.
I follow all these platforms. I've seen that they've been into schools saying that they're school age. They've been hounding girls, and then it comes out and they've maybe been done for gun charges or whatever else when they've in their own country. Away on. They need to go back.
Yeah. It's.
So that's what's happening. She's mad, rightfully so. Because, her niece or daughter or somebody that she knows has been, it's a painful experience to go through, and to wait and to hear from the government, and the government are labeling your protest, the protest that you led, a peaceful protest at first, a far-right racist thuggery. I mean, it's shame. And I think everybody, like you mentioned, I'm condemning every single person that picked up a break and threw it. You are the problem right now, especially in, you guys ruined this. A peaceful protest now is being labeled as far-right football thugs, racist, because you couldn't control your emotion. I get it. Yes, it's a hard thing. I understand. But now, guess what the police is doing, and the government is focusing not on the case, but on you. Which is like taking 3 steps forward and some dummy takes 5 back. And you're like, bro, But yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. But these people, I don't think they did it to take away any focus. I think they're just scared, and they're really, really frustrated and really, really mad, and they need an outlet. And that is, again, I feel like I need to say it every single time, that is not me justifying riots. That is not me supporting violence, because I do not support violence. But the government, they can't hold all the responsibility. It's not just them. The government is using them to shift the focus and to shift the narrative, and make them seem like the monsters. It's like it's like somebody murdered someone. Oh, do you know there was a case, actually? There was a case where a girl was raped. I'm forgetting which country did this. It's a real life case where a girl was raped, and she recorded it on her phone. But guess what? She was put in jail for recording without the guy's consent. It's a real life story. And that's what they do. They twist anything. They take anything that you're doing and they will twist it and they will twist it until it hurts where they want it to hurt, until it hurts the most. And that's what they've been doing. They did it during Southport riots. They did it, they've been doing it ever since. They've
Yeah,
been doing it.
gaslighting to the
They
point
did
where
it
you feel
now.
like, yeah, they're
they
doing it to
they,
the
they
Irish
hit
people.
where it hurts. They hit where it hurts. And people, because bro, there's good and bad in every crowd. There are good left leaning people, there are bad left leaning people, there are good right leaning people, there are bad right leaning people, there are
That's right.
good centered people, there are bad centered people, there are good Christians, there are bad Christians, there are good Hindus, there are bad Hindus, there are good Muslims, there are bad Muslims. There's good and bad in every single community, every single ethnicity, every single, you know
Yeah,
you cannot expect everyone to be the same. There will be mistakes, but the your job as somebody in charge, your job as the police, your job as the government is to figure out the real cause of the issue and fix it. you know if I have cancer and I'm having some symptoms, right, and I just fix my symptoms, I'm not fixing my cancer, I'm just fixing the symptoms. It's going to come back again and again because I didn't go to the root cause. They're putting a band-aid on
yeah,
something, on a tap. It's like a
yeah. It's
tap
it's
with
gonna keep on
open
flowing.
drain,
Yeah, it's gonna keep on
and
flowing.
it's gonna keep on flowing. It's never gonna stop until they actually fix the problem, and they're nowhere near it. It's like
Yeah,
that again,
they're
delusion. Then
shifting. They're going
they don't
backwards every
even
time.
want to admit that there is a problem.
Oh
And
yeah,
even
true.
when they do, like, yeah, and even when they do, even when Keir Starmer, all these guys have come out and said, yes, this is a problem. There are too many people, and these are undocumented people, and we do not know who they are. Where are they coming from? What background do they have? Bro, it's like, again, that, and this analogy has been used a lot of times, but it's like keeping your door open at night, and any random person can just come inside your house and chill, and slit your throat and go out. You wouldn't live like that, right?
Yeah,
You wouldn't.
that's how it is right now.
And everyone would like to live in a world where everyone is a nice person, and you can leave your doors open and be nice. But I'm sorry, but that's sadly not the world that we live in. There are bad people and good people, you know
Yeah,
so
and some good people turn evil, and some bad people also turn bad.
yeah, of
That's where
course,
we're living in.
of course.
But as soon as you recognize a bad person, you don't let them in your house. That's what we are.
That's right.
And just to your point there, the government noticed that, hey, there's a problem. Every time when we bring, when we let illegal migrant in, more problems occurs. So guess what? Let's just make sure no more people come in. But
Yeah,
no, the Irish government's like, hey, let's leave it open, and anybody who talks about it is
that's right.
instantly cast out and labeled as
That's
now in
right.
the UK. If you are super patriotic or nationalism or anything like that, you are considered as a terrorist. That's
I
literally that's
know.
the UK right now. If you
I
love your
know that
country
was.
and you somehow raise your voice a little bit too louder than you should, you are a terrorist. That's where we are today. But
And I
that's
understand that there, sorry to
gone.
cut you short. I understand that there are real far right people, that they exist in every single community, they exist in every single ethnicity.
Yeah,
There are
every country.
extremists everywhere, every country, right? But the interpretation, because they have written it in such an ambiguous language, that there is a spectrum of people that could fall under. And the most scariest part is that they get to choose. Even if you're just a concerned person, they're going to paint you as this evil, racist, homophobic, bad, horrible person, who's a supremacist, and who wants everybody else to die. But that's not the case. You're just really scared, and you just want people around you. And by people, I mean all people around you. It doesn't matter what race, ethnicity, caste, creed do they come from. You just want them all and yourself and your family to be safe.
That's
It
right.
does not matter. But then
Hmm.
they are the ones who are holding the narrative. They are the ones who will paint you as this horrible person. And that I feel is a scary thing. And I feel like people in the UK need to be really scared and really careful about what they say now,
Yeah,
because
it's more.
it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, it's only like it seems like it's only getting worse in the UK. There's like sometimes you see a little hope, then you're like, man, I don't know how I seen that little hope yesterday, but it's gone.